morning, folks. So today is 80 day 42 and 24th of July. We slept at Rainbow Stream campsite last night. Had a really good night's sleep. We woke up about 5:36-ish this morning. Had a good coffee and ready to roll. We're supposed to have a 14 miles day today, and it's amazing. I think we are falling in love with this trail. The only annoying thing around here are the mosquitoes. So it's pretty hot and humid. Actually, I don't feel any difference. Like in Georgia, it was the same temperature, about the same hot. But we decided to wear long sleeves because really the mosquitoes are just killing us. So yeah, should be amazing. There is always a lake next to us, so if we feel to stop, we just jump in, refresh ourselves and move on. So anything else, John?
No, nothing for me.
All right, see you on the trail. Nothing more.
Okay, this morning we started off right on Rainbow Lake, at a campsite called Rainbow Spring Campsite. This is a nice campsite, right on the water. Had a really nice piped spring, and it was really easy to get water. We left about 6:50 in the morning and took this little Blue Blaze side trail down to Rainbow Lake Dam, where there were some boats and one paddle or oar, and we commandeered a canoe that wasn't chained to a tree, and we thought it'd be really cool to take the canoe out and get some drone footage. Well, the canoe ended up having a hole in it, and it was a really short canoe ride because things got a little frantic when our feet were in the water, and we had to paddle back to shore, pulled the canoe back up and put it back the way we found it, and packed the drone up, and we got back on the trail. Continued down the trail to Rainbow Stream Lean-To. Here at Rainbow Stream Lean-To, the lean-to is right next to a good sized creek or stream, and it was a really cool shelter, probably one of the best shelters I've seen so far. And it had a really cool looking privy, but inside the privy was not so nice. We stayed there for a few minutes. We had breakfast there, and then kind of continued on stopped at Rainbow Stream Cascades and jumped in the water and cooled down, and then continued all the way up to the top of Nesuntabunt, sorry if I butchered that name, mountain. And there's a lookout here where you get a really cool view of Katahdin, and you can see all the lakes that are here in the picture. You can see all the way down south, and you can see this lake down here. But once we were finished with that, we continued down the hill to Wadley Stream Lean-To. There's some trail magic hanging up, just a couple of protein bars. I grabbed a protein bar, and then we jumped back on the trail and headed to Nahmakanta Lake campsite. And we pitched our tent here. Nahmakanta Lake campsite is a state-run campsite, and there's parking, so people are driving up for the weekend, and they're getting their boats into the water and fishing. And it was kind of too crowded. We didn't have a campsite. We just kind of had to find a stealth camp. And then later on in the night, some drunk people, or some people that were definitely on something, maybe not alcohol, but on something, wandered by our tents, and they were shining their lights in our tents and wondering why our tents were there. It's not a campsite. And they were really surprised when they saw us inside the tents. And you know, this kind of things we're trying to avoid, but it happened, and we learned from it, and just try to stay away from the state parks. Anyway, that's it for now.
Alright, this is a beautiful shelter. We're going to stop for lunch or brunch, enjoy the company, and move on.